Road looks dangerous. It's a narrow-ish European road. They're always a little bit tighter here in Europe than they are in North America. These streets were made before automobiles were much of a thing, I think. This is on a single unlimited IRL sim. Yeah, is correct, yes. Biggest battery American airports will allow is 30k milliamp hours, I believe. That's why external battery bot is 30k. It's not by milliamp hour, it's by watt hours. The FAA maximum per battery is 100 watt hours. Let me see if I can show you. You can convert milliamp hours to watt hours. You have to do like a little thing. It's like milliamp hours times volts or something like that. Kind of passing through Andorra. Yeah, that's where I'm heading after this. I'll try and show you what we got here. So here we go. RAV power, battery capacity 26,800 milliamp hours. The reason it's 26,800, which is a rather odd number, is, as you can see right next to it, 99.16 watt hours. So 99.16 watt hours is less than 100, and that's why it's some awkward number that is, it's not even, because its goal is to just be under 100 watt hours. That's what it's designed for. Battery here. Oh, it's still solid. Nice. What time is it where you are? It should be overlaid on screen, but it is 2:50 p.m. Any plans of conquering Finland? I will be going to Finland. Any Finns there? I'm not going to conquer Finland. I'm just going to have a friendly Canadian hello. It's the advantage of the live use sim bonding stuff? Yeah. So rather than running on one network connection, you can run on up to 4. It bonds and connects those 4 networks together, and that allows you to both broadcast at a higher bit rate and should maybe like, so you can have, I don't know what our audience is right now, but let's say we're in the US. You can have a SIM card on Verizon, one on AT&T, one on T-Mobile, and one on Sprint if you really wanted to, and like, let's say in an area where you went where AT&T wasn't very good, but the other 3 are okay, then it holds on to that. So you can kind of hold a stream together in theory better when you're in questionable areas, especially in cities. It also has adaptive bitrate, so let's say between the 4 network connections, there's not enough network to send as much signal as you want it to. You don't want it to send, you're trying to send 6,000 bitrate. If there's only enough network between the 4 to send, 2,000, it'll still send 2,000 bitrate worth of signal, and you'll still have a stream. Where if you're running on a cell phone, and I have it set to, let's just say 3,000 bitrate, and there's only enough network to run 1,000 bitrate, it's just going to be like, it's going to cut in and out, it's going to be lagging, it's going to be disconnecting. How many gigabytes do you need to stream this often? It depends what bitrate you're streaming at. That's like the amount of data you're transferring. At 1,000 bitrate, which is like my normal travel bitrate, which is very low, but I find it's the most stable when I'm driving down the road. I think we do just over half a gigabyte an hour, maybe 600, 700, like 0.6.7 gigabytes an hour. So just times that by how long you want to stream. Anyway, I'm done my coffee, so let's go hitchhike. It's 3 p.m. I've got 3.5 hours of daylight, approximately till the sun sets. And it says it's an hour and a half to Andorra. I think a lot of that is traffic in Andorra. So yeah, let me just quickly look at a map here real quick. Just curious if there's a clear spot to hitchhike. Ooh, that looks good. Potentially good. I think this will be easy. It's really tough to tell for sure, but yeah. 3 p.m. and not a single soul. There's some guys down there, and there's a guy over there. There's people. The central square has more people, which is a couple hundred meters behind us. Anyway, to use dual SIM on a phone, aggregate 2 connections. There was an app that used to do that. I forget what it was called. Apparently it worked for a bit, and then they updated it, and it didn't work. Essentially, what that did is it took, if you had a SIM card in your phone, it would combine the network you got from your cellular data on your phone, and you could also connect to a Wi-Fi network, and it would tie those together. So it was like your budget bonding. I don't know if there's anything like that right now, though. It's possible, though. Do you find a spot to sleep in that area? I haven't tried to sleep in like this town or anything before. Once things get mountainous, like hilly, like in Andorra, like everything that's kind of flat has been developed upon. It's been like there's buildings, and then like when you get outside of the valley, it gets very steep. It's like mountains on the side, so that can be difficult. That's where a hammock would be your friend. If you've got like hilly mountainsides with trees on them, even if it's really steep, you can just kind of trudge up a little bit of a steep hill and tie off your hammock between 2 trees, and you can still be sleeping horizontally even though the ground is very steep. With a tent, you can't do that. Just like the old stone architecture. Sorry. Oh, this is a church. Nice. Yeah. Someone's saying that LiveView has like an app, and maybe it tries to do the same thing, like ties together a Wi-Fi network with your local cell phone data connection. I'm not sure if that exists right now or not. Is this an Audi R8? Like it is. Cell data is satellite? Don't know what you mean by that, but I don't think it is. Gonna hit Barcelona? No, I'm heading straight north into Andorra, and then north into France. This guy's still relying on donations. Most people you see streaming on Twitch, or at least the people doing it full